Hello there everyone, Shadovin here. Welcome back to more Chrono Trigger. Let's jump right in. We're back in our current time with the Fiendish Folk. Oh, that's a weird transition. Alright, so we got the market. Did the inn. So let's check out the Elder's house. Last that Ozzy the Eighth, always hiding behind his ancestral fame to boss us around. This work is brutal. I'm Ozzy Eighth, the leader of this village. My great-great-great-great-great-grandfather fought against the humans at the side of the Fiend Lord himself. Oh, great Fiend Lord, why didn't you exterminate the human race 4 centuries ago when you had the chance? Alright, so Guy's definitely not my biggest fan. Okay, move. Move. Thank you. Fearsome beast lives in the cave on the mountain to the west. Only magic can harm it. I doubt a human will be able to make it through, not be able to use magic and all. Well, I better get back to tidying up before Ozzy the Eighth catches me. Cool. I'll take your all's magic capsule. Oh. I saw it there at the last second. Alright, let's pause for a moment. Any other flashing blue lights? There are not. Oh no, what's that creepy chanting? Oh, great Fiend Lord. "400 years have passed since Magus commanded the Fiend and waged war against the humans. But if Lavos can be reawakened, there will be no more humans. It was the Fiend Lord Magus who gave life to the almighty Lavos to aid us. And once Lavos awakens from his long slumber, the human race is doomed. The almighty Fiend Lord delivers Lavos onto us long ago with his great magic." Oh. Alright, they're all saying the same thing now. Okay. So that would seem to indicate that if we want to stop Lavos, we should maybe go in the past and deal with them there. Something else for me to do here? The fact that it's flashing blue makes me think. Oh, it's really throwing me off. I think it was just there to give me a interesting nugget of information. This. Okay. Creepy eyeball place. Doesn't look like there's much I can do there. Alright. Magic capsules. Raise the magic by once. Chrono doesn't have good magic to begin with. Luca though has really good magic. Let's give them both magic capsules. Now what about this speed capsule? Chrono's already pretty fast. He normally goes before any enemies. I kind of like. Let's offset Luca's penalty. Let's get her going faster. Maybe that's not a good option. I don't know, but I'm okay with it. Okay. This seems like game doesn't really want me to go that way, and I'm gonna get myself lost. Alright, so let's head down here. Melchior's cabin. That was the swordsmith guy. Hey, what's up, friend? Oh, you've come to see me. Well, by all means, have a look at my collection. Could I interest you in a weapon? I'll give you a special price. Sure. Alright, so we got a better weapon. Oh, right, I've got a gun I need to give her. So let's buy a Crimson Blade, which also gives increased magic, and 2 Titanium Vest. Weapons are not meant for the taking of lives, they are meant for saving them. There we go. Now we're cooking. Hey, what is his magic stat? Oh, right, doesn't matter. What's up with your basement, Melchior? Guess nothing. I figured there'd be a reason why the game would let us go down here. Alright, well, let's carry on. So supposedly there is... Yeah, there's a guy here. Death to the enemies of fiend kind. Ow. There we go. Get our money back. Kill 10 enemies. Actually, no, we need a lot more than 10. I can't do math. Now, I've not really done any grinding for money yet. Probably should, to be honest. Alright, so somewhere in this cave are theoretically enemies that can only be hurt by magic. I'm gonna bet you this is one of them. Okay, this is not one of them. Oh, the bottle, though. Okay, shooting the bottle is going to get... Oh, quit taking my MP! Just kind of watching to see how this plays out. Okay. Quit. Yeah, we're getting hurt now. Alright, so the bottles need magic. There we go. Get off my girl. Sucking over here. Cave stalkers, what these things are called. Alright. Now we know. And is she still... Okay, now, so after the battle's over, she loses any penalties she has. Okay, so again, we need magic. This is called a rhino weave. Hey, ice is good. Fire's also good. Nice. Our level. Okay, so we got... A bunch of paths here. I wonder if normal techniques work too. Okay, good. Even his magic will work on him. Burn! God, excuse me. Very nice. All right, so that's the way. So we have to go down somewhere. There's a downward path that will lead me there. Okay, we got two different. Let's go this way first then. All right, first things first, we do a basic attack. Can we hurt these? Can. All right, so let's just fire on them. What they called though? I am curious. That wasn't too bad as far as damage goes. Boundillo. Get out of here, Boundillo. That? Oh yeah, those supposed to be there. I'm sure these can be killed with basic attacks too. Nope. What about a fire whirl? Not magic, but will it work? Okay, it will work. Ah! Okay, what about Cyclone? Will that work? No, Cyclone will not work. Okay. Let's try the Flamethrower. Okay, Flamethrower will work. I bet his Wind Slash, Kronos' Wind Slash attack will work then. Magic Scarf, hold up. Yes, I do. Yep, just what I thought. So we want to give that to the person using the most magic. Right, she has a magic score of 21. Marley has 20. Yeah, so let's give it to her. Yeah, because I definitely think I want to increase the damage on that as much as possible on her magic. Alright, now we gotta go this other path, which means we're gonna have to fight stuff again, doesn't it? I guess not. Alright, more Boundillos. Are y'all gonna group up nicely for me? Let's get 3. Still just 2. Dang it. Alright, let's do 2 on them. Hit enemies in a circle with fire and ice. A bigger circle. Not super big. Alright. Problem solved anyway. Nice. Exactly what I want to see. All the levels gained. Alright, got a bunch of bats. Those I do need magic. That I know. There we go. Let's say I want to trigger the encounter. Boom! Yeah, I was about to say, it's a bat. That should do like extra damage, right? See ya! Way more money, though. Way more. Alright, we got a bottle. Alright, so remember, bottle takes magic. And we want to deal with the bottle pretty quick. Alright, good. Oh, we might as well. Is that going to drop both of them? I'll drop one, though. Ah! The suck! It's due to me. Oh, darkness. Alright. Just auto-attack this guy. Ah! Harley, we need some of your curing power. Alright. Oh, we got another chest here. Okay. Is that... Okay, that's an entrance. Is that... Yep. That's our only way to go, isn't it? Yeah. Thing? Nope. Going upstream slows you down. It's to be expected. Yeah. Better to be safe. Especially if there's any sort of weird boss coming up. Though if I had to bet, I bet you my next boss is that dragon that we fought when we fought Lavos. Death to the enemies of fiend kind. Yep. Alright, so this is pretty easy. Just don't attack him when he's in a counterattack stance. And I do remember that physical attacks didn't really do much to him. It's actually fighting Lavos before this guy actually gave me a little bit of a clue of how to deal with him. Yep, shoots the bubbles. He's getting wrecked. Fire, ice, and lightning all hitting back to back. There it is. There's that attack to watch out for. Big crit there. 6 points. Chrono, careful. Go ahead, try an attack. See what it gets you. I should basically full heal, right? I didn't full heal, but I mean... Go ahead and pop a potion. This thing doesn't know what it had coming. What's it actually called? Oh, it won't tell me. Alright, Marley, we're going to focus on healing. Everyone else can focus on it. Damage. Okay, so heal yourself. Potion on you. And potion yourself as well. Alright, now we just wait. Boom, boom, boom. Take that. It's gotta be close. Ah, there it is. Oh, nice. Big payday. Only Lord Magus had destroyed the human race 400 years ago when he first brought forth the Lavos. The world would belong to us fiends now. Ah! So, Magus created Lavos in the Middle Ages, and in the future Lavos destroys the planet. Go to the Middle Ages to stop Magus. Can we change history? Use the gate at the fairgrounds. Oh, yeah, because that's right. I mean, yeah, I don't see why no reason not to jump in here. Huh. So that's how we get back and forth, huh? Oh, perfect timing. Oh. Another great invention, just completed. The ultimate defense for my beautiful daughter. Hey, Luca. I've been working on some defensive gear for my favorite daughter. Hey, Luca. Okay. Didn't know if I could trigger something special. I've already heard that dialogue. I do need to take old Robo here to meet my mom. So let's go do that. Kronos' house. Chrono! Oh, Chrono, you had me so worried. They said you were to be executed. Don't worry your mother like that. Sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to. I need to feed my cats. I don't have any food though, so I don't know how you do that. Hi! Luca, you haven't been coming by much lately. I've been busy with my research. But don't push yourself too hard and say hello to your parents for me, won't you? Goodness, is this one of Luca's inventions? Greetings, madam. I am Robo. Chrono is my friend. My, how polite you are. A bit strange looking, but well enough behaved. Chrono, you could learn a thing or two from him. Thanks, Mom. Alright. Get out of here, robot. Anyone else got anything to say to me? Your cathedral man. Oh yeah, market. That might be important. Welcome. Oh, it's this guy. Yeah. Welcome. Come on in and have a... Chrono? Oh, you really saved my neck. I wouldn't be here right now if it weren't for you. Whew, was I ever in a tight spot. I'd gone off on a buying trip, thinking I'd show my dad I didn't need him anymore. That was all well and good, but then some soldiers showed up at the inn where I was staying to arrest a gang of thieves and mistook me for one of the criminals. They wouldn't listen to a word I said. They were going to execute me just like that, so whew, I owe you one. We're in your debt, thank you ever so much. Don't tell my dad I gave you these. Oh, nice. Hey! Dad! You're not shirking off, are you? I mean, of course not. No, of course not. All right, then. Chrono, I appreciate what you did. Now, Chrono, down to business. Please, won't you buy something? Alright, nothing new that anyone needs. Doing okay on that stuff. I don't need to worry about buying anything. So how was the market? Let's check out our other residences. Alright, silver points. Silver points. Everybody's all happy about silver points. Mayor. I doubt there's anything new here. Yeah, I don't. Even if there's not anything new, I just don't want to take the time it takes to go through and have to talk to everybody, to be honest. Alright, so just a bunch of people talking about the fair. Yeah, nothing new there either. We could go to the castle. I don't know that that's a good idea, but we could. Nothing different down here. We'll visit Poor just to make sure nothing new's happened. Nothing at the inn. How do you get cat food? Seriously. Oh yeah, jerky guy. That's right, his jerky's a ridiculous price. I need to remember that though, as soon as I have that money. That could end up being important. Yeah, no one's got anything new for me here. I take the ferry every chance I get. Why, but alright. Go to the fair. Want to go to the fair. Everybody wants to go to the fair. Children slipping away. Hate dad. I'm so rich. Act like a chicken. Da 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 da. Alright, so yeah, nothing in Poor. So let's head back on up. I do want to go to the castle. I'm just curious. There's no point in really fighting any of this stuff. Like, what happens if we go to the castle? Princess Nadia! Come on, Chrono. I don't want to see my father. Princess Nadia! Oh. Okay, so you can't really go to the castle. No, I figured it was worth a try. Alright, fairgrounds it is. Yeah, nothing new. I wouldn't really expect there to be. I mean, I guess technically there is something new. I got anything I can do new with points? Nope. That reminds me, I gotta make sure I do his thing though. Urchins, there's the woman, drink contest, kitty. Yeah, you got any new gossip for me? Nope. And you still just... Sure, I'll get 50 gold for that. Oh, yeah. Luca. Ooh. Yeah, that's way better than what she was wearing. Alright, to the Middle Ages. Our goal is to find and defeat the Fiend Lord in the Middle Ages. Oh. Brought us here instead. I guess now's a good point to save since we are at the 30-ish minute mark. Folks, again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I greatly appreciate it. I love all of you for it. If you like the game, the content, the channel, please consider giving me a like, follow, comment, subscribe, or ring the notification bell, all that good stuff. Most importantly, share my channel with your friends, family, social media. It really helps my channel grow, helps me out a lot. So again, wherever you're at, I hope you have a wonderful morning, day, afternoon, evening, or night, and I will catch you next time.